Hey everybody, this is Freddy at 5280scuba.com. The TUSA Solla fin, improved over an already good design. We'll talk about it in just a minute. So I'm reviewing the TUSA Solla fin. It's a new fin for TUSA, but it was actually an improvement over a previous design. That fin was already very good. So the Solla, its cool factor based sitting on the shelf. It's up there a little bit. I like the fin. It looks good. Standing back, looking it on the shelf, it has good appeal. Lots of design to it, just like a sports car kind of thing. And it has the colors. Women love the colors that it comes in as well. They have also joined the white fin plus the teal coloring and pink and different things like that. That is so popular today. And this one you can see, the composite materials, they've even brought it up into the footbed. We'll talk about that. Okay? I'm so impressed with what they've done to this fin to bring it up to a higher performing fin than their previous designs. They've done a lot to this fin. It's a little difficult to see, but the function, it translates well. So what I mean by that is, TUSA's always used really good quality materials. They're kind of known for that. Upper end, thicker, things like that. So the composite materials they have here is an excellent design for maintaining thrust and keeping the energy transferring to the end of the fin. What do I mean by that? These composite materials, as you'll see in many fins today, they've also extended it all the way back to the footbed, which footbeds oftentimes are very flexible. So you do lose just a little bit of energy with the flex of your foot there. But what TUSA has done is given it strength in here, so from where the fin blade starts, it transfers that energy well. Also on the back, you can kind of see. It's a very stiff footbed. So again, your foot doesn't flex inside that foot pocket and absorb the energy. It literally transfers more to the end. This blade design is actually wider than many fins on the market. So it starts narrow and it gets wider. If you were to put up another fin against this, even on one side, they would come up somewhere around here. So this wider blade design gives you more thrust surface. With a concave cut here, it also extends that line of the thrust surface, not just a straight across. This is a longer line. And with all the channels and the fins on this, it keeps the water coming right off the blade very smoothly, very efficiently. Even their buckles and straps, you can't really see it on the camera well, but if you were to touch and hold this strap is thick. Very thick compared to many on the market. It's actually molded to be more comfortable on your heel, and it's very thick. It has a nice loop to it, so you can just tug it off and tug it back on without having to change the sizing. And yet replaceable buckles and straps, so if by chance you ever got one cut, split, or something like that, you don't throw the fin away, you just replace the strap. Now you'll notice a couple other parts to this. See this buildup of material here? And how it kind of rises up here. It's very strong. It's like tensioners built into this edge. This allows them to go with a lighter fin, less material out here, and yet it's got all the strength that you need, so it's not going to split, crack, or break right there. It is a pretty light fin. It's a little shorter than many designs, but the fact that it has a wider blade, it transfers more energy to the end of the fin. TUSA's claim is that it's one of the most efficient fins on the market. I don't personally have a way to rate that other than kick cycles. It performed extremely well in the swimming pool with kick cycles, very close to the best we've ever rated. They have also added a greater angle to the scoop here. A little tricky to explain this because many people bicycle. They bend their knees and they lose the energy. If you kept your legs a little bit straighter, a little stiffer, perhaps just keeping them with a slight bend at the knee, then that greater scoop angle would make a difference for you because it would gather more water. It would grab more water on the downstroke. Instead of just getting thrust on the upstroke, you'd get it on the downstroke as well. As you can see on this side of the fin as well, this part is extra thick, built in for strength, and on the sides here. So when you start to tension this fin lightly, it's a little stiffer than the average, but they've transferred the energy out to the end. But if you kick it really hard, it's not going to bend that much. Okay? The function really on this fin is simple. All those design features that they've done has given you a very comfortable fin to use. It doesn't wobble on you. It has very good thrust. It is very efficient. It doesn't exhaust you quicker than any other fin. I have never experienced any cramping with the fin. You may want to refer to our video, How to Fit a Fin Properly, and we can help with that as well. But it's a lightweight fin. It's a durable fin. So I think the function is simple. So the quality of the Solla fin by TUSA is much like many other TUSA products. They're excellent quality. They use the best materials they can. They've really engineered the product themselves rather than relying on copying others. And to me, that's quality. They don't produce a product that turns out to be junk. I've never seen one yet. Okay, so the quality of the TUSA and the Solla fin, the materials they used, excellent. The durability, I can't speak to long-term use for the durability because I've personally used the fin for 2 years. But like many other products, I have a TUSA mask that I've used for about 15 years and it's still perfect. I can't give that to this fin because that wouldn't be an honest rating for you. But so far, after 2 years of use, there's no degrading of quality, no bending, no flexing in points where it shouldn't. The strap is extremely thick and durable. It's worked out very well. So the value. The value of the Solla TUSA fin is when you get added extra features to any product on the market, it's going to drive the cost up a little bit. So by just looking at the fin and you think it may be comparable to a lot of others in the mid-range, it's really not. It's got a lot of extra innovation to this fin that has driven the price up a little bit. But if you're a quality product person, you'll pay for the quality and the performance and something that's going to last you a long time, then the price is probably worth it. But I would say the value is a little bit higher than the average mid-grade fin out there. Pros of this fin really is a great looking fin. They have a lot of colors that are good for women. They like the whites. They even like the blacks with, all the different colors. Blue is a very popular choice. And so by adding a fin that's white and pink, white and teal, things like that, a lot of the ladies like those. Heck, I like those. But also it's a very efficient fin. So that's a pro. If I were to give this fin any kind of a negative at all, I would just say it's a little bit stiff. The average diver is going to find that it's a little bit stiff, so it's not quite as comfortable a flex to your diving. But if you're not going fast or not kicking it hard, then that's not a big deal. The price range for this fin puts it in a category that's a little above average in cost, but you're getting some innovation. You're getting some quality, some materials. So if you're that person that likes that quality and you want something that's a little bit better than just your average fin, then like in most products, you're going to pay a little bit more for that. Okay? Our overall rating for this fin in the cool factor with the designs, the metallic colors, some of the unique colors that ladies really like, we're going to rate this as an 8. Okay? So that is a good choice. The key features, with how they've designed this fin to make it lightweight for your luggage, a little bit wider on the end, a little bit more thrust for a shorter fin, we're also going to give that an 8. The functionability of this with the testing that's been done on the fin, the fact that it is above average in its efficiency, and yet it's still a shorter package. The function of the fin being a little stiffer, it's efficient in the marketplace against other fins, we're going to give that a 7. The quality also for the TUSA, what they're known for, we're going to give that an 8. The durability, the fact that I haven't been able to rate it for a longer period of time, I can tell you that I assume the durability is going to be very good. But in reality, currently, we rate it a 7. The value of the fin, because it is more technology built into this fin, a little more innovation built into this fin. That's going to rise the price a little bit. So it's a little above average for a lot of the fins that are on the marketplace that are kind of the mid-range fins. So we give that a 6.5. The overall BA rating of this fin is a 7.4. If you have dove this fin, we'd love to hear your comments below. And if you have another product that you'd like us to review, or fins, or any product, just give us your comments below and we'd appreciate it. All right? Thanks.